And I understand that it's a CRM for e-commerce, but what exactly are the nuances for something for an industry like this? Because there is a prime question which I see in most automation things or automated things that happen. Like for instance, if there came AI, then people would be like, "Arey, automation wale job chale jayenge, iska job chala jayega, technologist ka job chala jayega." So does that also mean that there is always a sword on the head of people who are into that particular kind of job? So for example, if it's CRM, so does that mean that the support agents or service agents, their job is under danger and they should be finding some other means of livelihood?
Good question. I think that's the cycle of life, right? Like if you were to go back 50 years, there are tons of jobs that don't exist that existed 50 years back, but there are much more better jobs or intelligent jobs that have taken their places since then, right? So it's just the circle of life, and it's a matter of time whether somebody comes in and takes that place. Not to like sugarcoat the things, but the kind of software that Richpanel and the others have created will create in a lot of jobs, ceasing to exist, right? A very recent example is like when Zomato implemented the automation software, like they built it in-house. They didn't take like an external solution. But when you order something from Zomato or a Swiggy, you must have seen like if the food comes spilled, or if half the items are missing, or the delivery boy doesn't arrive for whatever reason, they've automated all those situations, right? Either they send you a replacement, they send you a refund, something like that. But all of those situations are now automated, and as a result of that, Zomato had to let go 540 employees in 2019 despite growing so much. So this is bound to happen, and at the same time, there are going to be like so much better and so much more intelligent jobs that are going to take their places.
I never thought of the fact that there can be more intelligent jobs to be taken care of, but that makes sense. So do you really imply that the need for, having something like a call center? If I remember when we were growing up, there was this boom of something like a call center or support center and stuff like that. So do you think those things would go all in all, or there would still be there for maybe the last number to figure out how to talk to an executive or something like that?
I hope we are able to execute fully to our vision, and if we are able to fulfill our vision, then yeah, the call centers should cease to exist. It's not going to be like one company's job. It will be a combined effort, because whenever a strategy or a product works, then there will be like a lot of people that will copy the same techniques. Right. But yeah, if you're successful in our vision, then those kind of jobs will cease to exist. And there are a couple of reasons why, right? Whenever you're contacting a call center, it's never a pleasant experience. So you need to also empathize with the end customer, right? If you have ever tried to contact an airline or contact like one of the banks, it's just such a painful experience. If you manage to get hold of someone, you'll be very lucky, and even then getting a resolution is not going to be so straightforward. So it's just a bunch of people that are given some FAQs and SOPs, and even the authority with these people, because they're so much layered, right? The authority to make any decision is like so hampered that they can barely help you. So that's what we are trying to change by productizing customer service. We believe like the best customer service is no service, where you don't have to contact anyone, and it's just built in as an interface inside the application. So whatever you can think of, whatever you can imagine, like you're not calling a bank or an airline to complain about your problems with your friends or your relationship problems. You're calling because they screwed up, right? You could not do something on their application, on their website that you wish to do. So if you are able to figure out all these situations and then create interfaces to avoid this contact in the first place, everyone is going to be happy, right? You are happy because you got an immediate resolution. The business is happy because they have to hire less people. They've created something much more scalable. And honestly, even the call center people are happy because the jobs that they're doing could be replaced, or they could be doing something so much more intelligent rather than having the same kind of 50 or 100 calls day in, day out.
Yeah, and that entire cycle also ensures you that the customer is going to come back to you again, right? So in